All right, kid. Let's see you one-on-one. Yeah, good work. You want to win that ring? Work harder. Keep working the body. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Doing great. That's it. Back to the body. Nice. Nice. Keep that head moving. Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in. Watch that! Come on now. Don't slow down now. 1-2, 1-2. Work, work, let's go. Oh, you got this one. Move it, move it. You're still not moving enough. Move, move. That was good. Keep pushing. Forget about being tight. That's it. You can't last here, you won't last in the ring. Faster, faster. Hey, 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 let's go. You really need to work on that more.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center, a very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Cunningham's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. He's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
A fabulous atmosphere in the air tonight. Round one of our championship fight, Teddy. You can almost feel this arena pulsating with excitement. You've been through these kind of fights before as a trainer. What's it like?
For the fighter's imagination, you have to control that imagination. The first punch brings it down to reality, something you've done before. But for the trainer, it's everything you've been working for in your lifetime. And you're thinking, did I do everything? Did I make any mistakes? Did I turn every stone over?
Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
Halfway through round number one. Blocks that punch. Well placed, straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Now hugging on the inside. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Cunningham's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep working the body.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. And we come to the end of round number one. Cunningham's proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
Gonna take this.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Good strong combo. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Well-placed left hand there. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Nice work.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. What's the proper way to use a heavy bag, Teddy?
Well, to be aware of all facets, of all dimensions, all elements. First of all, where you're punching from. Don't just get in there and just punching because nobody's punching back. Punch from the right distance. When you're jabbing, be at a distance where you can get full extension, where when you throw it, he can't counter you with a right hand. That's very important. And if moving after your last punch, not just taking a picture after you throw because nobody's throwing back. Make believe somebody's throwing back at you.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Cunningham's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove
Come
it.
on now, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now.
All we need is water up there, that's it.
I need to see some counter punches.
We don't need that, no, throw that away.
You're looking good. Keep that up. Keep those hands moving.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one.
And round number 3 is underway. You see him holding on.
Good.
Keep it going. Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
And he ties up on the inside.
That's okay. Pay him back.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Cunningham's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own.
Hey.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Keep working the body. Así es. Like what I see in there.
Good combination.
Side.
Defense. Defense.
We count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 3.
You're doing good.
Go out and get him. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this guy. You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself.
Start of round number 4. Cunningham's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Come on, kid. Poke.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Cunningham's now showing us something that can have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cunningham. "90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Back to
Cunningham's putting forth a great combination there. Cunningham's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Scores big with the hook to the head. Cunningham's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. 10 seconds to go in the fourth.
All right, let's do it.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Crashes home with a hook. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He gets off with a combination up top. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
Hey, hey, let's go.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more.
End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight, finish up good at the end of the round.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking, and that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away, chip away. He's chipping.
Parries that punch away. Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Cunningham's combination punching is working well here.
Move your head.
You see him with the left of the head there? Nice strike after catching one by Cunningham. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Cunningham's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
You got this one. You got this one.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good return fire that time. Solid left. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Cunningham's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. That right hand serving him well. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Halfway through the 7th round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Cunningham's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Cunningham's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Wow, is he defensively sound. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Looking good.
10 clicks of the talk. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. And that's the end of round 7.
All right, you're doing great. Just don't go crazy in there. Boxing smart, my man.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up. Look, you're standing.
Back to back.
Seven entertaining rounds so far. Cunningham's up on your scorecard, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, well, he moves his head. Defensively, there's a lot of work to be done because he moves his head, Joe, but he does it with his hands down. And every once in a while, he gets caught clean.
Good counter punch. To the head he goes with a left hand. Blocks away that headshot.
Keep working the body.
the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Cunningham's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Fires off that hook. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Cunningham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Let's go. ¿Qué está esperando? What are you waiting for?
There you go.
You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy is going to win this fight if you don't take control, son. You need to.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Cunningham's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Nice.
Solid left hand to the head. He scored well after being hit himself. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Throws a counter punch there. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
Keep working the body.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Cunningham's left landing well. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Cunningham's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautiful.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch. and that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Cunningham's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, what an exchange. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Nice work.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. Cunningham's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
Make your presence known. Assert your punches.
You got any more of these?
Just under 6 minutes left in this fight. Round number 11 scheduled for 12. Teddy's scorecard shows that he has a comfortable lead.
And he should keep that comfortable lead. That's the key. You only have to keep it for a short period of time now. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't get greedy. Bring it home.
Yeah!
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Cunningham's right hand scores well that time. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cunningham. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Oh, what a hook by Cunningham.
Keep moving.
There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And he returns on that exchange. 10 seconds to go in this round. And now he scores well with the straight right. Cunningham's always been thought of as a very well-rounded fighter. Tonight we are seeing one specific part of his game that's dominating, and that is precise, accurate, clean, and effective punching.
Yeah, and I would argue that you're seeing another part. You're seeing his intellect. You're seeing how smart he is, because everything is designed to land. He's placing shots beautifully.
You want to win this? Keep working. Keep working. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
I'll do one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. What heart, what guts to go the full route here. I mean, this fight, we predicted it would end early, and here they are going the distance. A snapping hook by Cunningham. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Jab right hand. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cunningham. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Good looking counter punch. Cunningham's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scorecards.
Explosions early on, but later on, just a little tap dancing.
Cunningham's done it his way. Still champion of the world, a winner here tonight.
Well, he told us he had a dream where he was still the champ. Well, that dream goes on.
morning, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, with a much-anticipated World Championship on the line tonight. Scheduled for 12 rounds of welterweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Cunningham's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Garcia's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Probably more so, Teddy, than any other sport. These kind of fights stand the test of time. All-time epics. Round one now is underway. Let's talk about strategy for a moment in this matchup. What advice do you give to the high stamina fighter in this fight?
Well, the one thing that I tell them is make sure that you're controlling things, but not where you're at a reckless pace, not where you're going too fast. You know, keep that engine idling about 40 miles an hour. Try not to get up to 70. No need for it.
Blocks that punch.
Watch that!
Halfway through this round. Super two-punch combo by Garcia. Targeting that straight left hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. They both decide to bring it. Cunningham's landed a good, solid combination. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Cunningham's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
There you go.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to cover up along the belt line. Blocks that one. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. What mistakes are made with sparring? We hear about guys having issues with sparring. What mistakes do fighters make with their training and sparring?
Well, sometimes, depending on who you're getting ready for, you might pick the wrong style. Believe it or not, I've seen some morons out there, and I hate to talk that way about anybody, but I've seen guys that just shouldn't be allowed to train fighters, where they've had them training with southpaws and they're fighting an orthodox fighter.
like that,
And then they
just
get
like
in there and
that.
they're all mixed up. Or they're fighting with guys that are aggressive when they're going to be fighting a guy who's going to be moving all night.
right, just
And of
keep
course, they
moving.
get a false sense of preparation because that's not what they're going to see when they get in that ring. And a lot of times you see guys that just overtrain. They do more boxing than they have to.
Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Solid right by Garcia. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. How about that left hand? So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
And that's the end of round two.
What are you waiting?
Cunningham's showing off
You
a
want
real
this fight?
boxing
Then
IQ in
let's
that
get moving
last
out
round.
here.
Just fighting
You
smart.
gotta win this
I mean,
fight.
not just
You don't take
reckless
control.
aggression, but smart,
You need to take
accurate
control.
punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Nice, keep it up.
Yeah, we'll get him.
And round number 3 is underway. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Good flush shot upstairs. Garcia is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
In and out.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Garcia's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Cunningham's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Garcia's left now getting into the mix. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cunningham. Garcia's once again, he gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Solid. Cunningham's laid out, and it was a huge hook that did it.
If Ali's watching this one, that gave him bad memories. Memories of Madison Square Garden and that left hook by Frazier.
7, 8.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Ten seconds to go in this third round.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Round number 4 underway. Garcia's trailing on Teddy's scorecard in terms of rounds, 2 rounds to 1. However, he has gotten to his opponent. There's a lot of hope ahead.
Yeah, there's good news and bad news, though, Joe. We got to be honest about this. The good news, yeah, he's hurt him, and he knows he could hurt him again. The bad news is maybe he's just waiting to hurt him again, looking for one punch at a time, and his opponent outscores him, outworks him.
Cunningham's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Watch the hook!
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Back to the body!
Move!
Final 10 seconds. Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And round 4 comes to an end.
Breathe now. Deep breath. Deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. Listen, your best defense.
Listen to me. You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up and fighting his fight. Focus for me.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway into round number 5 here. Cunningham's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Back to the body!
Garcia's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Targeting a left hand down low. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Cunningham. Garcia's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Cunningham's combination punching is working well here. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Solid uppercut. Cunningham's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Commits to the straight right. Solid shot, the overhand left. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Right hand, then a left hook to the head. Both land flush. Cunningham's going about his business just the way you want to see him do it. He's just boxing smart throughout this fight here in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're a guitar player, keep strumming that nice melody with the guitar. Don't try to play the drums. You know, don't hit those cymbals. You know, just keep pulling those strings. He's pulling those strings beautifully.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Garcia. Cunningham's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I can see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, and what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Yeah, looking good. Okay, keep your hands up, all right?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. And there he counters back against his opponent. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Cunningham's doing well here with that two-punch combination. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Cunningham's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
And now another left. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Garcia's hit by a counter punch there. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Cunningham so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And we come to the end of the round.
Nice work. He can't handle this speed too much. Keep it up.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never, never count out.
See, he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to block and counter back. Garcia's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Cunningham starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove.
Watch that!
Garcia is able to land a good, solid left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Garcia's left working well that time. Cunningham's corner has very little to do right now. Why? Because their fighter has been nearly flawless with his accurate and clean punches.
Well, part of that's attached to his personality. He doesn't waste anything. He's real calm. He's a conservative guy. Anything he throws, he's placing where it's going to land.
Night long. Your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No effort.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. A headshot blocked. Garcia's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Cunningham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Back to the body.
Hey, let's go!
There's a good right hand. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Good defensive skill. Cunningham's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Garcia is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Very nice work. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Cunningham's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. And this round comes to an end. Cunningham's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
You got that? You have to take a risk. Listen, I want you to pick his jabs.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You got to think his opponent should be all over him here.
Could be an opportunity. Sometimes you got to take something that's dark, that's really bad, and turn it around, find the good. Maybe he can find the opportunity to catch his opponent coming after him a little careless.
And he just holds on there. Cunningham's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Blocks that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through this round here, Cunningham's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Great movement to get away from those punches. Cunningham's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Garcia is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Last 10 seconds. Cunningham's proving to be elusive.
Come on!
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. Listen, I want you to pick his chest.
11th round now underway. Cunningham's been stringing together all these rounds consecutively. He's got so much momentum here. I think he's going to carry it right through for a win.
Well, that's the right way to say it. You know, he's riding a wave, and that wave is taking him right to shore.
Nice combination there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Cunningham's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own.
That's it. Watch it.
Halfway through this 11th round. Good looking counter punch. Flush right hand to the head. Cunningham's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Garcia is on the receiving end of a very good counter punch.
You got this one. You got this one.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Little head hunting with the left. As that round comes to an end, just a chance to look at the scorecards and say to yourself, this fight is now lopsided.
Yeah, right now, the only thing that can really change is maybe if the lights go out in the arena and all of a sudden his opponent doesn't, you know, his opponent can throw something where he doesn't see it coming.
And this is the 12th and final round. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Very effective with the block and then the score.
I shake it off.
Cunningham's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Blocks it away.
Come on. Come on.
Cunninghams putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking a shot. I gotta stop and make this statement at this point in the fight. This may be, combined, one of the most amazing performances I have ever seen. How are they able to keep up this pace?
Something way, way down inside, and it's beautiful to watch.
Combination to the head. Very clean offense from defense by Garcia.
Nice work, nice work.
Good step back counter punch there. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Garcia's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Cunningham's fine work in the ring tonight keeps that title belt secure around his waist. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's stick to the basics. Good hustle. Keep it up. Back to the body. You need to keep that head moving. Get a good snap in the shoulders. Good work. Harder, harder. It's all right. Just keep moving. So, work it out. Do that again. Coming, kid. see those coming.
All right, that's what I like to see.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This, the site of our championship fight. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Cunningham's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities. He's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that... From the moment they signed the contract to the weigh-in yesterday, it's been nothing but tough talk. Now we are underway, round number one. The talk is in the rearview mirror, the electricity is pumping, and it's time to fight.
And the fun begins for us.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to... power earlier than you wanted to.
Halfway through round number 1. Back and forth exchange. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Cunningham's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Good shot to the head with that right hand. And another jab. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Cunningham's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Focus.
Halfway through round number 2. Double jab upstairs. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Able to defend and then go on the offensive.
Nice.
Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Cunningham's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Good looking counter punch.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating you. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around. But you have to let it go. Okay, listen to me. What he needs.
Much better, much better. That was good.
Here you go. Look at that.
And round number 3 is underway. Not an accurate hook at all. Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Not focusing!
A good block. Cunningham's combination punching is working well here. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Flush shot, the left hand came in. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Keep boxing just like that. You're losing. You're going to take this.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Able to cover up that gut. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep working the body.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through round number 4.
Come on, keep focused!
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. The old-timers will love that right there. The right hand and the left hook to the head. Cunningham's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Back to the body.
Cunningham's doing well here with that two-punch combination. End of the round is upon us. And take a look at those punch stat numbers. Very impressive work rate. Do you like a guy who just is flat out busier, Teddy?
As long as he's not reckless while he's being busy. Yeah, as long as he's tight with his punches, and his punches are in the right location, not too far away.
Cunningham so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Focus.
That shot unable to land.
Nice.
Cunningham's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. I got to wonder to myself right now, is he going to become overconfident landing the hooks this easily, because he's still against a very live guy?
Well, what he's got to be careful, you know, that's a good question, Joe. He can stay confident with it because it's working for him, but what he's got to do is make sure when he's on the inside that he keeps his head over on the side, where he keeps it outside his opponent's right hand. If he stays outside where he's safe, he can throw as many as he wants, and he won't have to worry about getting overconfident.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
1, 2.
Lands the counter.
Nice one. Keep moving.
And now they're trading blows. Cunningham's got a way of just getting away, seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
And that does it for this round. Cunningham's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Doubling up that jab that serves him well to the body. And he engages in the clinch. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Halfway through round 6. Cunningham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Nice work.
Good-looking two-punch combination there. Missed that uppercut. There's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Cunningham's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Cunningham swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And that's the end of round 6. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Oh, God!
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Head body.
He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
At the halfway point of round 7. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Cunningham's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Seconds to go in the 7th. Oh, good exchange there. Cunningham showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Good control, all right? Got that?
Well, there's Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8 here. And you can see one man out in front of the other. You know, the problem I have with the guy who's trailing here, Teddy, is he has not shown us an ability to land and connect with any power shots at all. I don't know that he can pull this out of the fire.
I agree with you. You know, he's got a small caliber gun, and guess what? There's no bullets left in the chamber. I don't see him pulling it out of the fire.
Cunningham's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
The halfway point of round number 8, and another right hand comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He comes with the straight right hand. Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Goes up top with a right hand. Cunningham's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Cunningham's been as accurate as I've ever seen him, and that's why he's in control tonight.
And I don't know if his vision is 20/20 or 20/30 or whatever, but with a fighter, the reason you're accurate is because you're calm, you don't waste anything, and you have good technique. That is showing right here.
Keep working the body.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway through the 9th round. He just missed that shot up top. Way to block there. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Cunningham's combination punching is working well here. Excellent hook to the head by Cunningham. Cunningham's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And a right hand lands flush. Cunningham's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Blocking a score. So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short, just didn't have it. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members. You know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour and, you know, you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after it.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Cunningham so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. That right hand over the top lands flush. Cunningham's punch is far off the target.
I want to see some combos.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Double jab right to the face. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter punching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. Cunningham's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Go out and get him. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this guy. Okay, listen. You can throw him up with...
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard here as we open up this 11th round. And obviously, it's much the same. You can see that he's trailing by a significant margin. Now, Teddy, you can also see something else. He does look fairly fresh. He does look like he's got something left.
And he's got to use it. And you got to ask him, if you're in that corner, you got to say, what did we train for? I mean, look, you're in great shape. What, are we going to save it? Go out there and spend it.
Cunningham's putting forth a great combination there. Downstairs with a right hand. Cunningham's punch didn't come close. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Cunningham's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Able to time that left hand and score with it. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Cunningham showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Up top with the right hand. Cunningham showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And that's the end of round 11. Cunningham's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Well-placed hook. Committing to the combo now, both land. Cunningham's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Cunningham's able to avoid that punch. A minute to go in the fight.
Keep moving.
Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Well-placed jab straight. Good right hand.
Side.
Teddy, who would have ever thought it? Two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that it would go to a decision.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you thought you were going to get a fireworks display, and you wind up getting a little bit of painting.
Cunningham's your winner here tonight, and still the belt holder.
Did everything that you would ask for a fighter to do.
Here we go. Let's see how you do in the ring. Back to the body. Come on now. That's it. One, two, one, two. You can't last here. You won't last in the ring. Oh, you got this one. Work it. Let's go. Jump on him. Nice. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. Just like that. Just like that. Move it. Move it. In and out. In and out. Keep that chin down. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Such history has been made here through the years, and now we add more as it's the site for this championship fight. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Cunningham's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be. Vargas's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
There's a long list of well-hyped championship fights that have over-delivered. Many think this one will be added to the list. Round one now underway.
Whether it's been Manila, Zaire, New York City at Madison Square Garden, those are all fights that have stood the test of time. Will this one? We're going to find out.
Teddy, do you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think so, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He knows he's fighting a guy that hasn't gone rounds too often. He's going to want him to walk. He's going to want to make sure he burns up.
Keep it up. Not able to land the headshot. Vargas is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Right to the head with that right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Vargas's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Stay away from those.
Goes upstairs with a right hand, left hook combination. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's the end of round one. Cunningham's plan is clearly to go upstairs against his opponent, and to do so, he's staying out of that danger zone, Teddy. How would you attack that?
Well, first of all, you need to move your head. Take that height advantage away. You know, slip to either side a little bit, and all of a sudden, get inside that jab.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Scores up top with a left. Cunningham's combination punching is working well here.
We always see great athletes week in and week out. But, Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Great hook to the head that time. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Work that body.
How about that exchange? And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Listen.
And round number 3 is underway. Cunningham's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vargas. A well-placed left hand up top. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Come on, baby, move your head.
Cunningham's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Vargas is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vargas. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Double up your punches.
Cunningham's well off the mark that time. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the 3rd punch in there and landed the combination. Cunningham's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
There's a nice left hand able to get in. Able to land with the right. Oh, what a devastating hook by Cunningham.
All right, you are dominating this fight. Keep it up and keep doing exactly what you're doing, baby. Listen.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Cunningham's up 3 rounds to zip. And Teddy, he's been carrying this fight because he's just simply been the more active guy.
Yeah, nobody's really landed a lot, to be honest. But when one guy's a lot busier than the other guy, he wins the round.
Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Zones in on that overhand right. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Cunningham's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Vargas is right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
Get him, get him. Focus.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Cunningham's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Vargas is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Cunningham's doing a beautiful job here early on of counter punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter punching pays off too because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Hits him in the mug with the right. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Vargas. Cunningham showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger.
Side to side, move your head.
Cunningham's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
And there he is scoring with the right hand. Vargas's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
Cunningham's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Now he ties up there.
Punch! Punch!
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Combo lands upstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Vargas.
Keep swinging, baby.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Cunningham's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Cunningham. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. In between rounds here, Vargas's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Okay, now we work, all right? We need to start throwing punches in bunches. Let's go to work now. Let's show them what you got. All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay?
You don't need that. No,
Slip
that
this.
away.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Not much action as he just ties up.
In and out, in and out.
That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. Vargas is jammed by an uppercut. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Vargas is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Cunningham's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. That right hand serving him well. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Cunningham putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't going back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Left hand came after the jab.
Good job!
Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Get some more. All right, you're good, okay? You're good out there. Now breathe. Breathe. Now listen. You threw a wide punch and he caught you. Now tighten up.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins. Vargas is just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals. And it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Vargas's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Scored well up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to counter that. There it is! And Vargas is hitting the canvas. He's standing opposite a man who is just flat out better than him. Vargas's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Nice block. Now the overhand left. Parries the punch, puts one in there. Cunningham's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Vargas's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Vargas is known as a brawler. He's known as a slugger. Right now, that's not working out. He's doing a poor job in these middle rounds.
Well, he picked the wrong guy to fight that kind of fight with. You know, he's got a good boxer, a guy that throws straight punches. And he throws round punches, straight punches, beating the round punches.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vargas. And round 7 comes to an end.
Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Listen, he's done. He is done. Okay now. Okay, you're good. You're good. Deep breath now. You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide, so keep tight. Keep tight. Feel good? Come on. You gotta give me one more round.
Well, we heard the stories coming into this fight that he worked extra hard in the gym. Now you're seeing the payoff, Teddy. Your scorecard through 7 rounds has him up big.
Well, we heard about him working those 5-minute rounds instead of the traditional 3-minute rounds, and it's showing. It's paying for him, as you just looked.
Vargas is in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked.
Jump on him right now.
Vargas has got a little something coming back at him. A big shot, the left crashed home.
Breathe. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Vargas is trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take it? Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
Focus!
Hit the body, baby, body blow.
stunned. He could go down. Vargas is trying to find a way to survive. The way he's doing it right now, he's holding on. He's clinching his opponent.
And they work on it just like you do in other sports. I mean, football, you work on the goal line defense. This is his goal line defense, making sure no...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants.
Fernando Vargas is hurt bad by a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And that's the end of round 8. Cunningham's performance has been consistent tonight. All night long, we've seen the same thing. Scoring to his opponent's head from the outside.
Well, if it's not broke, why fix it, Joe? He's doing exactly what he should be doing. Now it's up to his opponent to change something here.
Vargas is whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
In and out, in and out.
Solid right hand lands. Big shot there. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Vargas's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Come on now, go get it, go get it.
Big left hand. Look at that. Oh, that's a big shot. Fernando Vargas is hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
welcome you to World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center, home to this championship fight. The walk. LaMotta's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Cunningham's coming off a decision win last time out. Tonight, he's hoping that he can duplicate that effort that we saw.
Well, it's a positive thing because he got a lot of questions answered. You know, he knows he can go the distance, no problem now in that area. And he knows that he's got a good chin. He got caught a couple good shots going the rounds. So I expect a very confident, solid fighter tonight.
Is this the type of stylistic matchup, Teddy, a high stamina guy against a power puncher that many would describe as, oh, that's a little dangerous for the big favorite, for the big power puncher? That can be a trap.
Yeah, it can be a trap because anytime you have a guy with high endurance, that means mentally he's fit. That means he probably has a good chin if he's been rounds before. And the power might not be enough.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Keep going.
Cunningham swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. LaMotta, counter punch. Cunningham's landed a good, solid combination. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Cunningham's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin, and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down, too.
Solid straight right hand. And this round comes to an end. Cunningham's punch stats numbers are impressive.
Keep working, and this fight is yours.
Do it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Comes across with a hook up top. Cunningham's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A flush hook scores well for him. Targets a counter overhand right. now another left. Halfway through this round.
Work the body. There you go. There you go. Body shot.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Cunningham's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep working the body.
Cunningham's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And he's holding.
Beat him to the punch. Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Cunningham's left landing well. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Cunningham's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Cunningham starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. The countdown, the final moments of this round. Jake LaMotta's hit by a counterpunch there. What a sharp, piercing hook by Cunningham. And that's the end of round 3.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic. Just keep up the good work. Won that round, all right? You won that, all right?
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Teddy's got this fight 3-0. That's easy to see. Cunningham's been the more active guy. If you throw more punches, you're going to earn the judges' respect.
As long as the other guy's not landing the cleaner shots, even though he's not as active. But this is the kind of fight where he's just busier, he's doing more, and that's carrying the rounds.
Turns over that hook upstairs. LaMotta lands a big right hand.
Combos.
Nice block by Jake LaMotta. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Cunningham's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Cunningham's got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a cut over his eye. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Putting his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Scores with the combo to the head. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Cunningham's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Targeting the left hand to the body. Cunningham's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent. Flush right hand to the body. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. LaMotta's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, oh, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
No, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jabs to fight, to set things up.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cunningham. Cunningham's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. LaMotta's right hand scores well. Good counter punch.
Watch the hook.
To the head he goes and lands well with the right hand left hook combo. LaMotta's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Cunningham's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Jake LaMotta's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Watch the hook.
Cunningham scoring with that right hand. Jake LaMotta is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Little head knocking with that right hand. Straight right, left hook, very nicely done, scoring up top. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. LaMotta's tagged by that powerful hook. Oh, what an exchange! Cunningham's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Scores well. He falls victim to that big shot. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes. LaMotta's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Basic but beautiful, jab right hand. And round 6 comes to an end.
Don't worry.
Cunningham's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Jake LaMotta. Now his opponent got away from Jake LaMotta. Did you see that? Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? LaMotta's now getting back up off the canvas. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Jake LaMotta with a thudding left. LaMotta's not having the fight go his way. He's a slugger. He wants to slug it out. That's not the type of fight that's winning it right now.
Now, you put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what he's done. He doesn't know any other way, and guess what? You get an omelet, or he's being made into scrambled eggs.
That's okay, that's okay. Let it go, let it go.
LaMotta's on the receiving end of Jake LaMotta, and yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.